Hello everybody and welcome to what is the final set of updates for Let's Play Shogun 2 Total War, the Tokugawa campaign. It's been 7 months. It started in April, it's now November, it's been 7 months. But the time has flown by. We have risen to where we are now, on the brink of victory as we surround Kyoto. We have come all this way from the little underlings of the Imagawa many moons ago, when we were beaten back and battered and bruised. We've come so far in that time, expanding ourselves along the southern coast, trying to gain a foothold, trying to gain some influence and some power. We then turned on the Usugi and swept through their lands north, and then the Date were next. They fell as we methodically and efficiently swept our way through the whole of eastern Japan. We then focused our efforts as the Hattori turned on our vassals the Ikuiki. We then turned our efforts towards them, and we find ourselves where we are now as we have swept through and are now surrounding Kyoto, ready to strike. We also have the Tokugawa up here doing our bidding on the northern front, and that is where we are right now. Campaign has been very enjoyable. As I say, it's been 7 months, which in LPing terms is actually quite a long time compared to, I think it's the second longest LP I've been running. But compared to the Medieval 2 campaign, which ran for I think it was 10 months, seems a little bit short in comparison. But alas, we find ourselves where we find ourselves. We haven't rushed through the campaign by any stretch of the imagination, and if I rushed I would have probably finished it far sooner. So the pacing has been nice, and I have thoroughly enjoyed my time. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope you enjoy the final few minutes of this campaign as we allow our hard work to show itself in its final form. So I've talked for long enough. All that is left for us to do is stop fantasizing about victory and achieve it. So, as per usual, the plans have been made, and we are going to start with our agents' movements today. Right. Now, I will try and talk you through the plans as we go. There is an army, a large Hattori army here, which marched away from here. And yes, it's marching away from my lands, but what's to stop it from marching north and starting to methodically take back what the Tokugawa has taken from it? That would be a travesty. We would lose a number of lands, which would take our victory target further away from us. Plus, we have worked so hard to liberate these people. It's a shame to let them die now by turning our backs upon them. So we're going to have Saneyatsu locate that army and sabotage it as many times as possible until we can send some reinforcing troops to assist. So that is the first plan. And it's right here, ready and waiting. So we're going to sabotage the army. It's 73%, it costs 840, but it's worth it. So I imagine they should concern themselves with taking back their land that is falling into rebel hands, and that should definitely be a difficult challenge which would reduce their numbers. I'm hoping they will do that. But in case they don't, we shall sabotage at the ready. So that's the first port of call. Second of all, Yorimasa. Yorimasa, our assassination expert, our Toby the Killer reincarnated, or reincarnated? Yes, reincarnated. It is after he was born, of course. In the form of Yorimasa is hunting down a deadly Hattori ninja who happened to assassinate one of our generals, Mochikata, which did not go down too well. It left a slightly bitter taste in my mouth last time. So he's off out that way, he can't move anymore. Takeo is about to head north to the lands of the Shogun and start sabotaging what he can sabotage, sabotaging army, sabotaging buildings, sabotaging castle gates, all this sort of malarkey, just to really put the boot in. He could also maybe have a pop at a couple of generals. 45% isn't too bad. But we will in fact, it's much cheaper to sabotage to assassinate a general than it is to sabotage his army. We could sabotage the sword school to prevent them from recruiting any samurai whilst we're here, which I think we will do. I think we will sabotage their military producing buildings to prevent them from being able to use those And it failed, but we tried. We tried and failed, but we tried. Train a ninja in Omi. That is our next thing to do. There we go. We're going to train him up. He's ready to go. He comes ready to upgrade due to our ninja school, and we're going to train him in assassination and send him merrily on his way. Another subterfuge and assassinating. So he's already 5-star. Fresh out of training school, and he comes out semi-decent. He's going to head over to Kyoto and start trying to reduce the amount of generals here, all in an attempt to whittle down their forces. We're going to have our monk head over here and start demoralizing armies. Yes, it's at 53%, but we will keep doing it until we're ready to strike. It will help him to increase his skill in it if we can rank him up. And he failed, but he will get some experience anyway. So we will keep building up his experience in demoralization, and hopefully by the time we're ready to strike Kyoto, the army will be utterly, squandered. They will be looking to the gods, and their gods will have denounced them. Get away from me, you pitiful mortals, as our monk spreads his demoralizing words. Monkey, Omi. Yes, that is done. And that is our agent's movements. One ninja tracking the Hattori army and sabotaging, one ninja sabotaging, another ninja assassinating generals, and this monk demoralizing, and this ninja, assassinating him. And hopefully he will have time to come back and show these ninja how assassination is done. Righty-ho. Next up, where is Ieyasu? That's my next question. Where is he? And what's he doing? He's here. So the push is happening now. The push is going to be happening, but there's going to be a little bit of a rejig here. Ieyasu's army, yes, it's full of a few what do you call these things? Ashikaru units. That's the one. He is getting ready to strike Kyoto, and he wants the army to be in tip-top condition. So we have some great cavalry here, not great cavalry, we have some Yari cavalry, we have some more samurai troops here. In here too we have some more Yari cavalry and some samurai troops. These are all going to be merged together for our great general to utilize. Now he's also going to have to take some archers with him. We don't have any samurai archers, and these guys are archer heavy. So we could at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could really do with at least, I'd say at least 6 of our own. So we'll sort that out now. I think is best practice. 1 turn until replenished. Well, I think we can wait 1 turn. I think we can wait 2 turns till these guys are replenished. I think we can probably afford to just hold the fort for 2 turns whilst we get ourselves into position. So if we're going to have ourselves 5 lots of 6, that gives us 14 more troops. 14 more troops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, some Yari samurai and some, yeah, okay. Trying to work out the army makeup here. I should have probably done this beforehand, but never mind. If I keep 3 units of katana there, go for another 2, that's 5. I'm going to go for as many horses as possible to counteract their horses, so that's 1, 2. There's another set of horses in there. 3. Some Naginata and some Yari samurai. That should do us. That should do us, shouldn't it? I'm going to get these troops ready now. So 1, 2. Definitely going to use these archers, these bow samurai. Some Yari samurai times 2. And some katana, I think. Okay, so from here we're going to take another horse. One more of them. And these couple of naginata there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and if we take 3 more naginata, oh no, 1 more naginata and a couple of katana, that should do us. Yeah, that sounds good. And then the archers, who we need 5 of, and there is some. Alright, so the armies are getting ready to mobilize. Our building work is going to be put on temporary hold now. There's no need for us to build anything else until we have captured what we have set out to capture. They're all prosperous enough. In fact, the newly conquered settlements that we have are all here, and they're all upgrading themselves, so they can be happy and merry. Alright, that's fine. So, army movements have been done. Ninja movements have been done. No building work from this point forth. Let's end the turn. I say, I hope it doesn't crash after I've done all that. I would hate to have to do it again. Right, let's go.